Yo, what's up, bro? Just landed from my flight yesterday. Finally back home. It's Thursday. I feel fucking shit, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not sure what, actually, I'm pretty sure what the reason is, but I'm pretty sick right now. Like, my throat is burning, my nose is burning. I'm just feeling like hot and cold right now, so I'm pretty sure the reason is because back in Georgia, it was like fucking, it was hot, I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, probably like 93 or something crazy. Like, Fahrenheit, obviously, Celsius would actually be like death. But I remember like yesterday, it was like 2 p.m., right? So it's like the hottest time of the day. That's when my bus was coming, the shuttle for the airport. And I was holding like this heavy ass bag and like the suitcase. And I was like basically walking it from my dorm about 3/4 of a mile uphill to where the bus stop is. And this was a 93 degrees. And this backpack was fucking heavy. And if you guys have ever like held a backpack while it's hot, you know that the backpack fucking sticks to you. Like it gets like disgusting. Your shirt gets all like sweaty and everything. So like I remember the back of my back was really stuck to my shirt. It was like just wet, like I just like stepped in a shower or something. It was like really hot. I had like a headache and everything. It was bad. Then you get on the plane and like planes are notorious for being like really cold, right? So I'm pretty sure that temperature shock just like fucked up my immune system somehow. So I came home. The second I came back home, like I was already like, huh, my throat kind of feels a bit weird. And I could already tell, like, yeah, I'm gonna get a sore throat tomorrow, aren't I? And yeah, guess what? I woke up this morning, my fucking throat hurts like shit. It fucking hurts right now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I took a cough drop and everything, but I'm just gonna be bitching this entire video, so be prepared for that. Quick flex. Ugh. I haven't worked out in a couple days. I was supposed to work out today actually with Manas, but your boy is sick, so I can't even. Side note, this is completely unrelated to this. I guess there's not much of a topic to this video. I'm not sure I'm gonna title it just yet, but there's no specific topic. It's gonna be like last video, just kind of a shit post. Side note, I think my allergies are a fucking placebo effect, which sounds like a conspiracy. It really does, like, because I've had allergies since I was like 4 years old, as long as I can remember. Like, I have always had severe allergies. Like, my eyes would like be shut every morning. The like the fucking they'd be glued shut every morning from like whatever like secretions come out of your eye. It was disgusting. Like, I remember like every day during the spring season, I'd like cry out to my mom like I can't open my eyes, because if I open my eyes I would like rip off all my eyelashes. And then she would like come running in and like have like this bowl of hot water, cotton ball, and like just start dabbing my eyes so like the thing would get soft, and like obviously I could open my eyes then. So why am I saying it's a placebo effect? Because I didn't experiment this spring basically. I did not take any allergy meds at all, right? Like in Georgia as well. Like there's a lot of fucking pollen in Georgia, like more than Chicago probably, where I'm from. So all things being said, I should have had worse allergies, right? And some people could say that's because I'm living like below some specific parallel line or something. But I tested for that too. There's like so many controls for this experiment because my parents did come over to Georgia for a bit. And I specifically remember they came over for like I think 3 or 4 days. I specifically remember no meds the entire time. When they were not there, I had no allergies. Basically like maybe a sniffle here and there. Like that was it. The day they came back, my allergies just started acting up. It's crazy to me because this thing has been like bothering me all my fucking life. These allergies, like it's been like really annoying. But now I'm thinking like maybe it's because my parents are enabling it or like causing the placebo effect because they know how bad my allergies were. So like every time I say I have allergies, they like overreact and everything. And like, have you been taking your meds, all this and that? And I think that like makes my brain somehow like get an allergic reaction. It's like I'm saying I'm allergic to my parents, but I'm not. I'm not saying that. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, so like I basically had no allergies the entire time. I was in Georgia. Nothing. And then the day my parents come, I start sniffling. My eyes are like really itching, and like the back of my throat's like I'm doing like this thing like to itch the back of my throat. It's like the second they come, like sorry, not the second, the day they come, that night, same night, they're like, "Are you okay? Have you been taking your meds?" I'm like, "No, but like I didn't need them until just now." And then guess what? They left, and like one day later, it was fine again. And then this happened again when I just came back now. So like I've not taken any meds like regularly for like the past 2 weeks, right? And I had no allergies the entire time in Georgia. Then I come back here, and I came back late at night yesterday. Okay, I came at like 11:30 p.m. or something. We're back home at 12, and by the time it's 12, I'm already sniffling. I'm already like started like sneezing and everything. It was like I was like, what is going on? Like this is actually crazy. This is like when this idea came into my head that maybe this is all a placebo effect, and maybe it's like even if it's like maybe it is real. Maybe I do have allergies. I probably do, but I'm just saying like they're probably so like overblown compared to what they actually are because of how my parents react to my allergies. I don't know, it's a bit of a side tangent, but yeah, flew home yesterday. I was supposed to go to the gym with Manas. I feel kind of sad that I ditched him, but bro, my throat hurts like shit. I cannot go today. Um, in terms of vacation, this like I'm gonna be here for 3 months now. I'm fucking chilling for a while. So the main thing with this vacation is gonna be, getting some dates, going to the gym, going to Muay Thai, and going to boxing. Trying to stay on a clean diet. Like I made a deal with my parents because my parents are like very anti red meat or whatever. And like to be honest, like my parents aren't very like reasonable. So like I can't like argue with them over like with logic over like these things. They'll be like, oh, but colon cancer, like right. So I just don't argue with them over these things. Like they're like, you know what? We're limiting red meat consumption in this household to like once a week. I was like, okay, fine. Just let's just please have more fish and chicken. And they're like, okay, fine. And then I made one more compromise. I was like, no rice or anything for me, please. They're like, okay, fine. Because right now I'm trying to like experiment with my diet and see how that affects my body. And I'm trying to take some of Dr. Anthony Chaffee's advice, right? Trying to go from carb adapted to fat adapted. I think this is gonna be a separate video, but I'll just summarize it by saying like the idea that you need carbs for energy is a fucking myth. You don't need carbs for energy. You need calories for energy. You can't get energy from a macronutrient. You get it from a calorie. Calorie is a source of energy. Calorie is kilojoules. You need energy from calories, not carbs. Okay? So keep that in mind. So the way carbs, I'm just gonna explain it very quickly because I want to make a whole separate video on like the carb psyop and whatever. So basically, the energy you get from carbs, just the blood sugar spike, right? It's basically equivalent to a mild sugar rush. Essentially speaking, I'm kind of like oversimplifying it a lot, but basically, like the way Dr. Schaefer like describes it is you're feeding the monster. Like basically, you have to like keep feeding it like more and more and more and more carbs to like keep getting more energy. Because what happens is you eat the carbs, you get the energy for a couple hours, dip back down. You have to eat carbs again to get energy again. So it's a very insufficient cycle, and that's why like pre-agricultural revolution, our ancestors didn't really eat carbs. Like you think they ate rice before the agricultural revolution? No, they had like mainly like an animal-based diet, right? Like they'd hunt, like especially in the ice age. Like think about it, like fucking they just eat like a whole ass mammoth, like organs, everything, and that would be all the nutrients they need. So this idea that we need carbs for energy is kind of a myth. I hope you guys can hear me properly. So it's kind of a myth. So what I'm trying to do right now is becoming more fat adapted. So I want to get my energy from fat because as Dr. Chaffee said, there's like this one study back like a while ago. I wish I could. I have to rewatch the podcast. I think in my actual video I'll like reference the study like more in detail and more credibly. But to sum it up, they had carb adapted athletes and fat adapted athletes perform, right? And they both performed the same, but the only difference is that the fat adapted athletes could perform for longer. Their stamina was longer. And then they switched it. So then they made the fat adapted athletes go to carbs and the carbs go to fats. So like people that were eating carbs started eating fats. People started that's were eating fats went to carbs. same amount of performance, but once again, the people that switched from carbs to fats had an increase in stamina. They lasted longer. So yeah, TLDR. I'm trying this out for myself. I'm trying to become like, I think it's called going into ketosis. So I'm gonna try this out and see and report back to you guys over these few months how this basically very low carb diet, probably like less than 50 grams a day, like very low carb diet is gonna go. So stay tuned for that. Man, I was pissed yesterday, I'm not gonna lie. So on the bus, there was this fucking fat woman there, like just sitting right next to me, like probably like 500 pounds. I couldn't even enjoy the bus ride. Like I was just like, I'm just gonna fall asleep on the bus ride because night before I was just kind of up and just only got like 2 hours of sleep or something. So I was like, okay, let's get some sleep on this bus. And then next stop, this fucking fat woman just like, how do I describe it? She just plops down next to me like a fucking flashbag, and then instantly I'm pushed to the side. Like, you know, I'm trying to be like, oh, masculine man, I need my space. I'm dominant. Trying to like push it back, but like, bro, she's like quadruple my weight. What the fuck? What do I do? You can't be a masculine dominant man and like, oh, I need my own space, and then she just like sits there and boom, you're pushed to the side. So I was squished to the side basically this entire 3 hour bus ride. It was hell. And she smelled terrible. Like she was sweating. Like it got on me as well. Like, and she was also holding like a fucking Mountain Dew cup. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, fucking fat people, man. I know it's like not politically correct to say, but like, goddamn, fat people are so annoying. Like, especially in public transportation. I hate to be the guy that says it, but damn, they're annoying. Like, I remember like the bus driver made like a really, sorry, my fingers on the way. This bus driver made like this really like sharp turn, right? And she just like fell into me. I was like, oh fuck, like I just want to die at this point, bro. Please just let me live. It was an annoying ass car ride. I somehow ended up falling asleep midway through, and yeah, it was not good at all, to be honest. Supposed to get a haircut today. It's not happening today because I am not going outside. So it'll probably happen tomorrow, most likely, I guess. Yeah, I'll show you a hair reveal. Yeah, I'm just gonna trim the sides probably a little bit. Tomorrow's probably gonna be the first day of the bro split, so I'm excited for that. Tomorrow's gonna be an arms day, which is gonna be fun as fuck, you know, training arms. So yeah, I'm just back in my childhood bedroom right now, just kind of lying down. So I'm not speaking so loudly because my dad is downstairs. I don't want him to hear me recording the video. So yeah, if you guys enjoy these kinds of shit posts, just let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, do all that gay shit. And before I say the outro, check this out. Not sure if you can see that. There's a picture of me. This is like my family.